Okay, what's up, guys? So, Fact Faction has uploaded a video called 10 Dumbest Criminals Caught on Camera. Yeah, I don't know how many times I ain't seen like a, because I remember I watched a lot of World's Dumbest Criminals and stuff, and they just always do something stupid, and it's like, why? Why? It is like the fact that you got caught. The fact that you got caught on camera. It's like, it's sad, but at the same time, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's just like only they can do something like that. Nobody else. All right. If you're gonna do something that involves you being a criminal, don't get caught on camera. Okay. It's just like don't even be doing criminal activity stuff. So you wouldn't have to be one of those people getting caught on camera. You never just know. You never know if you be one of those people getting caught on camera. So it's like, yeah, I highly recommend a person do not become a criminal for any reason whatsoever. Do not become a criminal. All right. So. Anyways, let's check this video out. Make sure you go subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this. They got 339,000 subscribers. Let's get them to 400K. And that being said, let's get into this video. Wow. That's why I put a gun up to a person's head? Dang. Australian ATM Amateur.
As we all know, it's essential when stealing an ATM machine to make sure that you take your chain in your pickup truck. So, when a guy from Queensland, Australia decided
he must have watched the first barbershop. Just saying.
Like any good citizen, he tied his chain to the rear of his stolen truck and made his merry way to innocently rob the ATM machine from a gas station. He turned up at the store, smashed his way through the glass door with the help of his trusty hammer, and made his way inside. He tied his chain to the ATM machine, and then it was simply time to go home and count his earnings. What the man didn't realize was that his chain had come unhooked, and his vehicle wasn't connected to the machine. As a result, he drove away without any earnings. A few minutes later, he logically returned to the scene of the crime in a bold attempt to try again. It was then that he realized his chain was too short, so he left the scene without a cent, cashless, brainless, and profitless.
Dumb, stupid, everything. How do you... Oh my god, that is funny. That is funny. He said he drove up. He's like, I'm so rich, and he's probably just driving home. He's like, man, I'm gonna have so much money. He's like, it's just weird though, because he's like, I'm not hearing no noises. Then that's when he just turned around seeing. I'm all like, he's all like, I gotta turn all the way back around. It's like, dude, that's how you know you should not be no criminal. If you doing stuff like that, and it's just all like, if I was a cop, I'd been laughing in his face while arresting him. I swear, that'd been the funniest thing ever to me if I was a cop. YouTuber bank robbery or bank robber? Wow.
After completing a successful bank robbery, it's of course
she did not post it on YouTube.
When 19-year-old Nebraskan Hannah Sabata stole a car, held up a bank at gunpoint, and made her getaway with $6,000, she decided to advertise her feat in a bizarre online video. But it wasn't enough to be pragmatic about it. So, inspired by the creative hijinks of songsmith Bob Dylan, she did so wordlessly, artfully holding up handwritten signs in front of the camera. These signs spelled out the details of her crime, her feelings, and her intentions of how to spend the money.
Wow.
The video also sees her fanning herself with a wad of cash, pretending to smoke a cigar, and holding up the keys to the stolen vehicle. In the footage, she describes the robbery as the best day of her life.
This is like I probably have been her brother. Like I've been somebody that she would have known. I've been visiting her while she's in prison. I just been looking at her like this, just shook my head. I'm all like, why would you post it on YouTube? Like, why would you do that? You just did a crime. The thing is, she probably went in there not wanting nobody to know who she is. But if you post it on YouTube, everybody's gonna know who you are. And it's like, man, that girl, she had too much weed that day. Like, she just, man,
Strangely,
dumb.
despite her dedication to remaining clandestine, the police somehow managed to discover the perpetrator of the crime, and she was swiftly arrested and charged.
Yeah, if you...
Hannah Sabata will spend between 10 and 20 years behind bars.
Dang. Wow. Bet money she gonna come back to YouTube. I'm just saying CCTV, bandana, botch boys.
Gloves? Check. Bandanas? Check. Gun? Oh yeah. Foolproof plan? Nope. But 3 out of 4 ain't bad. CCTV footage from a London alleyway shows 2 men chatting while they slowly don what they must believe to be the very best in robbery fashion. Unfortunately for them, they are blissfully ignorant of the CCTV camera right beside them, clearly capturing every detail of their stupid faces.
Like, really? Never know, that's what I'm saying. Never know where a camera's gonna be at. Like, you just think, oh, it's like, yeah, that's, we got this, you got this good.
The would-be robbers then leave the alleyway, gun in hand, ready to rob their victim at gunpoint. Slightly out of shot, they approach the man, who is believed to have been targeted for his expensive and flashy car. When the potential victim runs away to alert police, the brave and noble robbers also run from the scene.
Wow.
Who knows what the pair were expecting? Maybe they were anticipating a smoother transaction.
There's all like that man. He probably the gun didn't even have no bullets in it. Like, man, you are, yeah. It's like you can't be a robber and run from the scene. It's just all like being a bank. Give me all your money. The person screams, press the button. You just take off running for it. And it's just all like There's like, no, you do not need to. That's what I'm saying. You do not need to be a criminal. It's like, if you're going to be doing stuff like that, like, yeah, that must have been definitely their first time doing something like that. So, pay as you steal. I hope this like somebody they knocks themselves out. Like they run and just
but
boom,
we all need a cell phone.
Knocks himself
so one
out.
cheeky chancer decided to try his hand at a
Please.
brand new money-saving
Please
tactic
let it
in
be
order
him.
to save some cash and still receive
I'm
his
hoping.
daily
I'm hoping
Instagram
it's
fix.
that.
After casually wandering around a phone store for a little while, it was time for the plan to be put into place. Our thief in the making took
like
some
them
initiative,
display
grabbed
phones,
his
man.
favorite
They don't-
handset, and made a dash for the door. But as we all know, cell phones are attached to their display
Yep.
tables by retractable cords.
Yep.
So after a few steps, the phone flies out of his hand and lands on the floor. Judging by the CCTV footage, the man was too embarrassed to make a quick getaway. When the bemused store assistant enters the frame, the crappy crook looks bashful and ashamed. He then casually wanders out of the store. Back to the Nokia 3210 for this guy. At least he had a snake.
Hey, that's a brick phone, so it's like that phone, it can go through anything. So it's like you take that phone, he could like maybe threw that at the clerk lady for a distraction or something. I don't know. I'm trying to. It's like these like the things are just so dumb. It's like you want to help them, but at the same time, it's just like, all right, no, you should not be a criminal if you're gonna be acting like that. Like the fact that he looked back and he like, oh wow, it went back. He was just like, I thought I was just gonna detach and then I was gonna be out of here. I was gonna be running down the street happy and things. And it's like the lady just looked. She's all like, just like the door. That's probably what she said. She just said the door. You can go now. It's like you ain't gonna be. It's like you stupid. Like get up out of here, man. Like just stop. The wiener stiller.
Some people steal money, some people steal cars, some people steal diamonds, and some people steal sausages. In 2014, CCTV caught Ricardo Cardone as he spent 20 minutes trying to break through the front door of his favorite local meat store, clearly in a desperate frenzy to appease his drunken munchies. After making his way inside, he entered the meat cooler where he grabbed just a few scrumptious sausages. Now, we've all been drunk, and we all know that when the booze takes over, we want two things, food and sleep. And Ricardo was no different. After firstly making his way to the exit, he re-entered the building and decided to get comfortable in the office for a little nap. He was then awoken by employees who arrived the next morning ready to start work. They found him with his feet kicked up on the desk, very much at home, and probably dreaming of a big sausage smorgasbord. He was later charged with criminal trespassing. It is unknown whether Ricardo was allowed to keep the sausages, and which type his drunken mind opted for.
He probably had like 4 or 5 sausages, then after that just crashed. Like that's I mean, like, hey, at least he's all like, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm just, look, I just want me some sausages. That's it, man. That's all I really want. It's like, he wasn't trying to say, I mean, they've been low on inventory and stuff with the sausages, but still, he was just like, I'm just hungry. That's like, I paid, but it's just like, you guys probably been wondering why I give you all this extra, why did I just give you guys all this extra money when I went grocery shopping? I didn't even need to do all that. I'm like, listen. Remember a couple of days ago when your door was broken and stuff, and then there was some food missing? Yeah, I'm sorry, but that was me. Like, I was drunk. I had, I wanted me some sausages and things, but I'm just like, I'm sorry. Here's a 20, for the sausages. The door, you guys are gonna have to buy that on your own. But hey, I'm paying for the sausages. I didn't want you guys to at least pay for that. You guys probably did, but I'm just like, hey, I just wanted to pay you guys. I felt bad, so hey, here's 20. All right, here's 20. Then they're like, but sir, you broke. That's a crime. You can't break into a place if it ain't meant to be broken into and stuff. And like, I know that. All right. At that point, he probably just walked away and was just like, you know what? What they just said, they gonna probably call the cops. I need to hurry up and get up out of here. Address to impress.
It's important to look good. We can't all go around wearing the same clothes every day. Pregnant Danielle Saxon felt this compulsion a little bit too much, so instead of waiting for her next paycheck, she made the ditzy decision to simply steal some new garments and jewelry from her local boutique. When the 27-year-old arrived home with her loot, it was photo time. She and her pals took a few snaps of a little modeling session, in which she posed wearing the very best of her bargains. She swiftly posted the images on Facebook, and like any self-respecting member of today's social media society, she added one as her profile picture. When the clothes store appealed online to find the thief, keen-eyed locals contacted the store to report Danielle's brand new wardrobe. Most stupidly of all, one of the stolen pieces was a unique and distinctive fluorescent leopard print dress, so it didn't take long to confirm that she was indeed the light-fingered thief. Danielle was arrested and charged.
Uber. I don't know why people be, it's all like, because there has to be stories, they all like them, like Uber or taxi cab drivers or something, they be getting robbed and things. I'm all like, they driving you places, like, come on now. But that last girl, it's like, come on. This is like, you got like probably the most expensive dress in there. You really think they were gonna let that go at the end of the day? Come on now.
Two things. A quick ride to another
I think this
place,
is that when the guy got the gun pulled up to his head.
One charmless man decided to climb into the back of
a cop car behind?
And demand that the driver hand over all his money.
Cop car right behind him.
Give me all your money, man. I don't
right behind him. Cop car though. But that cop car though. But the cop car though. But the cop car. But the cop.
Unfortunately for the gunman, the cab driver had just started his day at work and was in possession of a measly $11. Not quite the jackpot scoop he was probably expecting. It'll buy you a coffee or two, but it's not quite enough to retire to the Bahamas like a gang lord kingpin. During the robbery, CCTV footage overhears the gunman tell the driver to hand the cash over if you don't want to die. A few seconds later, he then tells him, I'm not going to hurt you. Talk about mixed messages.
Easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now if you don't want to die, man.
Okay, I got anything in my wallet.
I'm not going to hurt
But the
you.
cop.
Give me everything you got.
Sorry, I don't have anything.
The crook's luck soon goes from bad to worse. As it turns out, the vehicle behind the cab is a cop car. The cop casually walks up to the cab and nonchalantly arrests the criminal.
There's a cop behind us. There's a cop behind us.
It's like, I could tell because it was like,
Victor Martinez Herrera faces up to 10 years in prison.
I could tell because it's like, you could tell by the lights, the Dodge Charger. You see a lot of those, especially in that form, then plus the lights. It's like, it's just, I mean, hey, at least he wasn't going to hurt the guy. So, but it's like, still though, that dude that peed and pooped his pants 4 times just in that small moment right there of his life. Like he went, it's like it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary you do something like that to a person. It's like, you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. So why would you do it to somebody else? Like, come on now. Then especially if it's only $11. Like, no, at that point you should just left and just moved on with your life, alright? So that's dumb move, very dumb move. Permanently stupid. I feel like this is gonna be the dumbest of them all.
When looking for a low-cost alternative to an expensive disguise, there are a few options: stockings, balaclavas, a newly grown beard. The list goes on. But two dopey robbers in Iowa, after deciding to get drunk and rob a house, had a different plan. In order to disguise themselves, they daubed their faces with permanent marker. Yep, permanent marker. Matthew McNally and Joey Miller scribbled a bunch of lines and squiggles all over their foolish faces. One of them drew a beard and a mustache, while the other wisely opted for something apparently resembling a superhero mask. It is alleged that they chose their victim because one of the men believed that his girlfriend may have been having an affair with the homeowner. Police were called to the scene after someone reported that men with painted faces were about to rob a house. The officers stopped the car at gunpoint and discovered them in the vehicle with the bizarre and unusual drawings on their faces, and later joked about them having the worst disguise ever. The pair were charged with second-degree burglary.
The fact that they got permanent marker. Oh my god. That was the dumbest of them all. Man. Words can't explain. Moving on. Moving on. It's a knockout. He knocks himself out.
To smash a car window, you need something hard, something durable.
Like, I swear, if they goes into saying that he took the rock through it and the rock ricocheted off the car and hit him in the face and knocked him out, I'm done. I am done.
One Irish criminal decided he fancied helping himself to a brand spanking new Mercedes, and step one in his well-crafted plan was to find an object and chuck it through the window of the car. So he did all the right things. He found a car, he put up his hood, and he found a brick, the perfect tool for smashing in a window. CCTV footage then shows him approaching the car and getting ready to unleash the fury. He throws the brick, his mind awash with images of wealth, happiness, and success. In just a few seconds, he'll be cruising along in his new steed, picking up chicks, making men jealous, leaving a trail of smoke in his wake. Unluckily for him, things don't go as anticipated. The brick rebounds off the car window, hits him in the head, and knocks him out cold.
Oh my god, oh man, it's like, what do you do if you're walking down the street and you see that? They honestly, no, that guy, the one that just pretty much knocked himself out, he would have had to taken my phone, call 911, because I would have laughed so hard I would have passed out. He did not just do that. That's the dumbest. No, it's funny though, but it's just, that's like, it's the painted marker guys, and then him, the dumbest of them all. I mean, the ones they post the stuff on social media, that's like common dumb, but that's, oh my god.
Victim of a hit-and-run attack. At first, the criminal claimed that he was beaten up and left for dead, but when the landlord noticed dents in the bodywork of what turned out to be his car, it didn't take a genius for the truth to unfold.
Yeah.
Maybe next time, he'll try using a sponge.
Like, the fact that he looked and was like, okay, who was here with me? He was looking like, what just happened? Oh my god, that guy, no. Don't you ever rob anything a day in your life.
There's one golden rule: don't show your face. At criminal college, that's the first lesson. It's top of the list. It's the motto of the criminal. One robber obviously didn't read the how-to guide before embarking on his first ill-fated heist. The intelligent and sharp Rodney Knight Jr. broke into the family home of a journalist and his son and stole 2 laptops, $400 in cash, and a windproof winter coat. After arriving home, Rodney concocted a cunning plan. He decked himself out in his brand new coat, switched on one of the laptops, and took a picture of himself wearing the coat and flashing the cash. He then posted his picture on his Facebook, or so he thought. Unfortunately for the 19-year-old, he had actually posted the picture on the account of the boy from whom he had stolen. So when the boy's friends logged in on their profiles, they were able to clearly see the smug mug of the man who had stolen the device.
So wait a minute, he logged in onto... Because that's... I'm done. I'm done.
Not surprisingly, Knight was quickly caught and charged for his crimes. Next time, Rodney, read the manual. and don't experiment with a webcam. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to leave a rating and subscribe to see more videos like
Oh
this.
yeah. That was good. That was pretty good. Those last ones though. Those last ones. Those, oh man. Like, he posted on there, then the guy taking a brick and throwing it at the car and it hitting him, and then the people drawing, oh my god, no, that should have just been the 3 dumbest criminals in the world. You cannot be that dumb, okay? You cannot be that dumb. Like, I done seen some dumb stuff, I done did some dumb stuff my days too, but I gotta give it up to Fact Faction for that one. I gotta give it up to Fact Faction. You guys found the best. Those last 3 were the best of them all. Best of them all, I had to say. You know, nobody can top that. Like, if I watch World's Dumbest Criminals, wouldn't top it unless they showed those 3, all right, or something like equally, not even equally dumb like that, but beyond it. Like, that's the only way. But other than that, yeah, it can't get no dumber than that. I'm sorry. So, anyways, yeah, that was pretty good. Definitely, that was it. There can't be no more than that. It's just I mean, yeah, if he makes a part 2, definitely those last 3 cannot top it. They can't. I'm sorry, but it's just like those were just outstandingly dumb. Okay, I just can't top it, alright? So anyways, good video, Fact Faction. Can't wait to see more videos like this. Everybody, go make sure you subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this. Got 339,000 subscribers. Let's get him to 400K. Alright, I mean, he's verified, so that's good. But yeah, let's get him to 400K. So, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you're new, please like and subscribe. And peace.